It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for the Walking Dead spinoff with Daryl Dixon. In this video, we have a few first look images at the new show, which is very cool, and we have an official title for the Daryl Dixon show. And some of you might have actually predicted this name. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break it all down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So first of all, the name of the Daryl Dixon spinoff is called The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. I don't like it. I think it's lazy. They could have come up with an actual name, but it is what it is. I mean, we can't really judge this show by its title, but at the same time, the title is not great. Let's just put it at that. Now, as far as a synopsis, they did release a short synopsis as well. And the synopsis is basically telling you that Daryl was captured and he wakes up in a different continent in Europe, France specifically, most likely Paris. Now, one thing I hope they don't do is just show him in Europe. I hope that they show us a little bit of how he ended up there. I mean, if they skip over how he got there, then it's lazy. I mean, I don't mind if they skip it, but they tell us slowly throughout the season. But if they completely skip it, then that's definitely lazy writing, and I don't like it. Now, another thing that was revealed in the description is that there is a cult that kidnaps him. So this sort of backs up my theory, which I talked about in my other video, which is that there's some sort of a cult that is running things in Europe. Not the entire Europe, obviously, but maybe a part of Europe, maybe a part of France specifically. And that group kidnapped Daryl Dixon for whatever reason. Now, they're going to have to explain why. I mean, it's not going to be satisfactory for them to just say they found him and kidnapped him. You know what I mean? Like, if they were in France, how the hell did they come to the US to find Daryl? There has to be a lot of explanation that needs to happen for this to feel organic and for it to actually make sense. Now, as far as the first look images, this is the first one. Obviously, we see Daryl Dixon. It looks like his hands are tied behind his back. It looks like maybe there was a sack on his head. And obviously, he's looking at someone, and we see around him a few people dressed kind of differently. I'm assuming that that's the cult that kidnapped him. And I'm assuming he's looking at the man in charge or the leader or something like that. Not much more to go by here. I mean, it's a pretty cool first look image. Daryl looks pretty much the same. The only difference is that he doesn't have his signature vest. But other than that, he looks like Daryl Dixon. And it looks like he was kidnapped by a cult, and he's gonna have to deal with that in some way, shape, or form. The next picture is actually a picture of some walkers in some sort of a abandoned building. Not much to go by here. I mean, this could be in the US, it could be in France. There's no way to tell. And it's really, really difficult to make any prediction just by this alone. The walkers don't look different. They look just like regular walkers. So there's not much to go by here. But with that said, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.